All right. Who's ready for some Tribe 9? All right, guys. Let's get the show on the road. Now, before we begin, we had to wait a couple hours, or my bad, almost a couple hours, right? For this to go live. Like, was it like last night? And then it ended up becoming almost 24 hours that we had to wait just for the new chapter 3 patch. So hopefully maybe we get some good compensation for it, you know, just saying, because we did have to wait a long time for this. But without further ado, let's hop into the game, right? Also, I'm very sorry for you guys on YouTube, you know, because we're waiting. There was you know, I had to wait for the download to happen and some other stuff basically. And then I was also playing another game too, called Snowbreak, which I will be uploading my summon video hopefully soon for the new character that happened recently on Snowbreak, which was pretty, you know, pretty good actually. You know, it was well, almost pretty good, right? We will be, you know, summoning for this new character though. We will also be checking out the new story in the new area, and then any of the new content they also added. I think I'm just gonna go for one copy of this character because we, you know, we're getting other characters as well coming out soon. It seems like we're gonna get a character about every month, which is you know, not too bad. But I think we're just gonna focus on getting just the character, and then maybe that's it. Okay, so we're looking at 420, 360. So this is for the bugs. So 360 for the bugs, and then 420 is the compensation for the delay of the maintenance, and then also to make up for the daily challenges. Okay. I mean, I guess 420 is okay, but that's like what, like a little less than almost like half a 10 roll. And then here's just the general like actual maintenance summon as well. I feel like this could have been a bit more, to be honest. I feel like this should have been like maybe just at least 110 roll personally, but I guess 420 is okay. Personally, for it being like 20 hours, I feel like it should have been like almost like half a 10 roll in my opinion. But maybe that's just me. I got a new login bonus here. Got some, was like a free 10 roll for the standard banner. We also get a free 10 roll for whatever banner you want. That was pretty cool as well. We saw the Lux Phantasm banner, which I haven't done yet, but we'll, you know, we'll be checking that out soon. We also have 600 summons from completing the new chapter. We also have some summons here for you know, doing a trial for the character. There's also the current buffed characters. Okay, and then we have a new battle pass, which wow, that looks very cool for Q there. I was curious what this this new recollection bit does, or not, my bad, wrong game, not recollection bit, tension card. I was wondering what this tension card does. Let's see. So can we get a full screen on this or no? I wanna actually look at it. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. It looks very nice. Okay, great artwork. So this is at max level, max dupe. When the card is active, replace all enemies' attention with hegemony. Okay, and then attention is basically taunt, which the new character can actually do. And then you get hegemony. So hegemony, this effect cannot be overridden as the higher priority over attention. Okay, so then when an enemy under hegemony attacks the targeted character, the damage is reduced by 5%. And then if the character with the hegemony is knocked out, the effect will be removed. So basically, what hegemony does is it's a stronger version of taunt, from what it looks like, and you have a damage reduction of 5%. Honestly, not really that crazy in my opinion, especially since it's only 5% and that's all you're getting. But maybe there's some other stuff that's cooking up here that maybe makes it a little bit better. So on top of that, you have an increased crit rate of 10%. Okay, and then based on the number of enemies granted hegemony, so that more enemies you have taunted with hegemony here, which basically if you have taunt, it automatically turns into hegemony here. Further increase critical rate by 5%, so you get 15% critical rate, and then the increase of critical rate gained through this effect will cap off at 30%. Oh yeah, because the amount of enemies, right? So the amount of enemies you buffs up increases the critical rate here, right? So if that's the case, that means that you would need to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So 6 enemies. So if you taunt 6 enemies, you will get 30% crit rate, which is the cap for this. I guess it's not too bad. You know, a nice 30% critical rate boost, plus it also gives you hegemony, right? Because it says it replaces all enemies' attention with hegemony. So honestly, that's not half bad, right? Because basically you could run this and you don't have to run any lower cost ones technically if you don't want to for hegemony here, and then you would get the crit rate and you can run some other attention cards while having this one already give you hegemony, and then other ones could give you some other buffs to maybe give you more critical damage or skill damage or anything else like that. So actually kind of decent, not too bad, not too bad. Granted, of course, it's only going to work with Q and the new girl, maybe even the other two siblings here, the Akiba siblings. But yeah, not have bad attention bit, or fuck, I'm just fusing names. Attention card. I'll say it's not too bad. Now, for most characters, this isn't going to be that crazy. Like for Kazuki Ayama, he's not going to be able to use this. Like for most characters, they're not going to be able to use this. I think Saigo can use this. I think Roku Saigo, or I think it's like Roku Saigo, right? Isn't his name? I think he has a taunt, right? Let me just double check here. Because I think he does, no? Let me see. Damage. What is it here, maybe? Rage. When the attack hits, gain rage and grant the enemy attention. Yeah, so that would work on our boy Saigo here. That would be another, that would be a attention card that could work on him, and that actually would benefit him out. So that's actually yeah, that would be a pretty good one for him as well. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, these wonder boxes look different now. Instead of being like, you know, cardboard looking, now they're black and shiny. That's kind of cool. I guess maybe for every battle pass they're gonna like change the way the wonder boxes look. And then here's the new skins here. So this is the new one for Q. Ooh, that one looks pretty nice. I wasn't sure if the red was gonna look that good, but the red actually doesn't look half bad. It actually looks very nice. That's very, yeah, I like that. That looks really good. Ooh, the black one looks really nice. The black and blue looks pretty good too. Change his hair to black with some white highlights. Green wasn't half bad either. Yeah, these color options are really nice. And then we have the one from the anime, basically how he used to look. Though it's not entirely the same, because in the anime his hair was like more short, which this is still short, but not nearly as short. But it still doesn't look half bad. Okay, okay, I like that. Wait, oh, so these only, oh, these wonder boxes only have, oh no, no, it's because I was only looking at for one character. Okay. So yeah, so those are the very special ones, right? And then here's the other ones for the new character, Hinagiku. Oh, okay. Huh. You know, funny thing, right? I was wondering why they didn't show this off on Twitter on their skin reveal thing. I can maybe see why. However, I'm kind of fucking digging this though. Like, unironically, I'm kind of digging this. Hey, for any of you Hoyo haters, Hoyo can never, right? Yeah, I love, you know, I'll be honest, I love the fucking, like, any characters that are like Storm looking, like kind of like where they have like white hair and it's like this peak, you know, this is peak right here. This outfit looks so fucking good. This is such a good looking outfit. Yeah, this is really good. And then the one, of course, I'm more of a fan of red because red's my favorite color, so this one doesn't look too bad either, though a little bit mixed up with the gloves a little bit, because it kind of feels like a little bit too much red because of the hair, but it's not too bad. I do feel like the color scheme works a bit better for me because like I kind of feel like it's more evened out with the white one here, whereas the black one is just kind of more of the black style too, just red, you know, a little too much, but that's not too bad. The purple one I don't like. This is probably my least favorite one because it feels like kind of the red, like the issue with the red one. It feels like a little bit too much purple, you know. The pink hair is nice, I do like that, and the red ribbon's pretty nice too, but it just feels like a little bit too much purple in my opinion for everything else here. But I do like how, you know, it's kind of got the black boots here going on, some other, so there's like some good, like there's a good mixing, but like it feels a little bit too much purple. And this one looks pretty good too. It's just that it feels like almost a little bit too much red in like too many areas here. And then I feel like this one's honestly like the best one. Like it feels really, this one feels really balanced out like perfectly with all the colors and everything. Like this one looks really good. And then there's, you know, just got the base regular outfits here, which I mean they look okay. Not that crazy about these. Yeah, not too bad actually, not too bad. All right, what else we got? So I was just curious to see what those are. Then we have this other dude here, Retainer W. So we have Wrinkle and then we have Retainer. So this is the other sibling here, which I don't think is in the game yet. And at the very least, he's not going to be summonable for a little while. That looks okay, I guess. There's some other outfits for how he looks, dude. He looks kind of like the one dude from, or Mita. He looks kind of like Mita, like if he was like Mita's brother almost. Interesting though is that his fingertips seem to have like metallic pieces or whatever, because it seems like he's some sort of like hacker dude or whatever. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah, his outfit looks it's okay, I guess. Not really my kind of character, to be honest, but it's okay, I guess. Just more options for the character. Oh, and then I think that should be all of the outfits. Yeah, it should be all the outfits here now. Okay. Oh, I think this one's new, right? Yeah, Kazuki Ioma's outfit. That one might have just been added recently, I think. Unless it was added a while ago, which it might have been added a while ago, to be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much all the new outfits. I don't think there's anything new besides like maybe some recolors, right, for new outfits. There might be some new background stuff here. You guys are interested in that. We got the characters. Okay. All this stuff here. Okay, and then just generic rewards. Okay, cool. Not too bad. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I'll buy the battle pass this time around, because I mean, like, the outfits look nice, right? Like the base colors look pretty nice too. I love how it's like red and everything. It's kind of like, you know, the other colors like fit. But I think this time around I might just get the battle pass. Ooh, actually, wait, what? She has red boots in this outfit. Okay, huh? I did not expect her to have red boots in this outfit. Yeah, I mean, the base colors don't look half bad though. Yeah, they don't look half bad. Yeah, I was not expecting red boots though. I was not expecting red boots. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. Like I said, I think I'm probably fine. Okay. Now that we're done with that, I think we should probably head in and do some summons, right? Do some summons, right, guys? I think it's time. All right, we're cooking up with 14,000 of these suckers. All right, 14,000 summons. So let's see if we pull anything good, right? And we also have the new tension card. Oh, actually, before we do something, let's see how the tension card is, because I'm curious to see what her tension card does here. So it costs 2 tension bars to do. Okay, or you need 2 tension bars to like have it activate, I guess. So when the operating character executes deflect of counterattack successfully, which, you know, she can do pretty easily, grant oneself perfectionism. Okay, this effect will be removed upon a character change. So if you swap to anyone else, you lose this basically. So you have to basically be playing as the character, as Hinagiku here. And the perfectionism, maximum 2 stacks, increase primary attack damage multiplier by 100% for each stack. So she gets a 200% primary attack multiplier. I like max dupes though, I think, right? I think this is at max dupes. Yeah, that looks like that's a max dupes, at max level. So, oh yeah, hold on, let's see. So if you have this max dupe, it goes to 40%, and then if you have max leveled, it goes to 100%. Okay. Can I see what it looks like at level 1? Let's see, when the first obtain, yeah, I want to see what it looks like at, oh, hold on, I think I can maybe check the stats on it if I go to the shop, the tension card shop. I think I can maybe look at what the level 1 stats are from there. Let me see. If I go to, I go here, I think, because I'm just curious to see like what the stats actually look like, right? Because like those look pretty good, right? But mind you, right, that's like fully duped up, fully max dupe as well. But I just want to see like how it looks when it's like just level 1, right? So I need to know, and I'm sure you guys are curious too, right? Because it looks crazy as it looks, right? It's fully max dupe. So, all right, here we go. Here it is. So, okay, yeah. So yeah, because I thought, you know, if we go here, it might show the level 1 version, right? So yeah, level 1, if you do just get 1 copy of it, and if it's a level 1, it's only 12%. Here's what you're getting. You're only getting a 12%. Now, if you do level it up, right, that number is going to go even more. And then we do know that if you do max dupe it, this goes up to 40%, right? So then the other, well, like the other amount that goes up to 100 would be, let's see. So if it's 40 for max dupe, we will subtract 20, right? Because 12 we do keep the 12%, so we're looking at 28. So then 100 minus 28, so I think it's gonna be around 72%. So I think, yeah, so I think you get about a 72% primary damage attack multiplier here. Honestly, that's still pretty good. I think that's still pretty good, no? For like fully like leveled up in just one copy of it. That's still pretty good. That's still like a very big number. Now it's not 100, but it's still pretty good. And even though you're not getting 200, you know, with the 2 stacks, you're at least getting like 140, like 44 or whatever percent, which is still very big. So yeah, that's honestly like, yeah, I think getting 1 copy is not that bad. I don't know how necessary it'll be for the character. Like, I don't know if she'll like, if she like will desperately need it, but I'd imagine it probably would help out a lot. So she could do more damage, right? Let's see, go back. What else? So let's see, let's check out more details real quick here. So yeah, and then like just kind of like the Kazuki one, it kind of gives like a separate buff that's not related to the actual like team buff, whatever that like or gimmick that it goes for. So yeah, so but at the same time, to keep in mind, right, you only get the buff when you do a successful counterattack or deflect counterattack, which of course this character can do very easily, and I think she's the only character that can do it. Though I might be wrong about that because it does say deflect, but at the same time, the only character I can think of that can do that is this character, because I remember like they mentioned that she can deflect counterattack, and I don't know if any other character can really do that. Which makes sense, right? Because this is like her tension card. Yeah, I mean honestly, it's not bad. We'll see. Maybe I'll roll for it if I get lucky. Maybe not. We'll see. It is here for 25 days though, so basically like a month, right? Basically a month. So then in 25 more days, we'll be seeing the other dude, right? The next sibling, which I'm not too sure which one it will be, but I'd assume it would probably have to be the short sibling, right? But then again, if you guys know, right, there is a trial version of the red-haired sibling, which looks pretty cool, and I do want to get him. So I feel like he might be the next one, but I don't know. Anyways, with that being said though, let's summon. Let's see. So we got 14k here. Hopefully we get lucky and get her early. So, we're starting off with the dud though, you know, nothing too good. We did get 2 stars. Okay, we got a couple Todoroki dupes and then 1 dupe of her. I forgot her name. It's been a while since I played China, guys. At least like besides just doing dailies and logging in every day. Okay, second turn roll, nothing so far. Okay, I don't think it's gonna be any secrets. I think it would have to be gold first, and then there might be a secret second one. Oh, we got it. Oh, there's new ones though. There's new Tetra cards for the new system here. So yeah, Ichinosuke, the eldest son. Okay, I'd assume this is gonna be good when he comes out. So let's see. So when an attack hits an enemy from behind, okay. So so it looks like he's gonna have a behind mechanic where he's able to go behind the enemies, I'd imagine. He increases his critical rate by by attack by 2%, and then when an enemy's under hegemony, there will be, so he can get up to 4% at level 1 dupe 1. Okay, yeah. So I'd assume that, okay, so it looks like my thinking might be correct. So I think I was assuming for the Akiba siblings, this guy's going to be the DPS for the team. Hinagiku, who's on radar right now, is going to be like the tank of the team. Though I guess she's not really a tank, because she's more of like you know, attention, what is it, like taunt character, right? And then the other dude, the other short dude, I think he's going to be the buffer for the team, like buffing, like maybe attack or maybe healing or doing something like that, I think is what he's going to be doing, or maybe even applying debuffs. Okay. So it looks like I was right about that, which means, you know, if you guys are looking for another good DPS, you know, you might want to have enough summons ready for him when he comes out. Also, if you're just interested in this team overall, right? Because these characters are going to clearly all work together here. All right, was that third? I think, yeah, third. Still nothing. Kind of sucks. We got really lucky for Kazuki Ayama, and then this banner we're not looking too lucky, sadly. Damn, we're out halfway and still nothing. No 3 stars yet. That actually sucks. Halfway and nothing. Oh, we did get Minami Oi though finally, so that's nice. I haven't gotten her yet, so that's cool. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use her, but you know, still kind of cool that I got her. Oh, then again, actually no, that's a lie. I can use her in XB. At the very least, I can use her in XB. So I guess that was a lie. All right, this is gonna be our 5th 10 roll. Okay, finally. Okay, damn. Okay, you know, make me go like a little further than fucking pity here, man. But all right, I'll take it. Okay, we only got 1. Okay, kind of was hoping for maybe a double, but I'll take 1, I guess. So we at least got 1 here. Yeah, honestly, I might just go for the character here only, and then when the Ichinosuke comes out, ooh, I think we won the 50. I actually don't remember though. Hey, I'll take it though. Ooh, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go. Give me a second here. I want to screenshot this because this looks really nice. Now I know I mean I already have like the actual artwork downloaded, but you know, might as well just take another one for funsies here. All right. Well, hey, at least we got the character, right? So that's pretty cool. At least we got the character. You know, it did have to go a little bit deep, but oh well. Luckily, it wasn't super bad. Like I said, though, it kind of would have been nice if there's like another 3-star in here, but I'll still take it. I mean, it's still pretty good, right? It's still pretty good 10 roll here. All right. Well, I got 8K left. You know, I didn't look up what her dupes do. The question is, you know, I mean, it's not that good. You know what? No, I won't sub it for her, because even though it is kind of nice for helping her do more damage, she's clearly not going to be the main DPS for the team, right? And since she's more of a tank counterattack character, I think it's probably safe to say that just getting the character on her own is probably more than enough, because that way, if I go for the other guy, the DPS brother, right? Because it looks like he's going to be DPS. His is probably going to be like increases critical rate, critical damage, right? Or something like that. So I think I'll hold off for now on doing that. And then we'll just stick with having a character. Okay. There she is. Hinagiku. Alright. Let's see. What do I want to check first? Get that. Okay. Oh, let's go to characters here. So what do her dupes do exactly? How good are they? Oh, I got a new outfit for this card? Oh, I didn't remember. Speaking of outfits, I actually got one for Inoki, but sadly I don't fucking have her yet. Very annoying. Let's see. So what do you do skills wise here? I mean, we did see, like, I did see the video that, like, you know, showing off what she does, right? She basically has counterattacks here. She has this fist thing as well, fist key. She can AoE taunt every enemy and decrease all their defense points. You know, when she does her ultimate here. Fall protect just as normal. Okay. Oh, where's she? Where's she next? B. Allies are more likely to win bout on base. Okay. Something with showdown factor. Fist key. Basically everything here gets fist key. Counterattack to perform a deflect counterattack. So let me see, does everybody do a deflect counterattack or no? Yeah, so everybody does a deflect counterattack. Okay. Yeah, so if you do a counterattack, you do the deflect. Doesn't that mean though, if you do a deflect counterattack, right? And this said, if you do deflect counterattack, it would work, right? When operating character executes a deflect counterattack successfully. Yeah, so yeah, this doesn't just work on Hinagiku here. This works for everybody, because everybody can actually do the deflect counterattack. You have to be good at counterattacking, but you know, you can do it. And then if you, of course, if you use Hinagiku, it's a little bit easier, right? Because if you charge your thing, we'll go back to her, but for her, it'll be way easier to achieve this. Whereas everybody else, you have to be good at like timing your counterattacks. But that would mean though, is that for whatever character you're playing with that does, you know, playing with, and then they do that counterattack, they get an increase to the primary attack damage multiplier. Okay. Primary attack damage multiplier. So that's like normal attacks, no? Let me see. Primary attack damage multiplier. That would just be this, but yeah, primary attack. So it would be the first thing they do, just their normal attacks. I mean, would anybody really benefit from that though? Maybe Q. I think maybe breakers would get something good out of it, no? Like either Q or Ioma here, because other than that, I don't think there's not too many characters that would really use it. Maybe Semba. I guess Semba would be not too bad either. So yeah, she can maybe use that. Okay. Huh? Yeah, I don't know how viable, or how not viable, but like I don't know how, I guess, necessary that would be, right? That you would, or I guess how good it would be, right, to have just your normal attacks here like buffed up. Of course, for Hinagiku here, it's going to be really good for her, right? But then for other characters, I'm not too sure. So I was curious about the charge attack. Does that count as well as for the deflect? Let's see. And when being attacked in this, you perform deflect. When executing primary after charging, it'll become fully. Okay, yeah. So just what I thought. Because if you charge her, right, and then an enemy attacks you, she technically does a deflect. It does say deflect, and it doesn't say deflect counterattack, so it might not count. but I'd assume it would count. But then again, it doesn't say deflect counterattack, right? It just says deflect, so I'm not too sure because it doesn't say considered as deflect counterattack, right? It just says deflect. Yeah, not too sure, but you know, honestly, not too bad. But at the same time, right? It is only buffing your normal attacks by like a pretty big amount. It's just that I don't know how good that would really be, right? That's the only thing. I'm just not too sure how good that would really be. But you know, we'll see. I don't really do that much as thing. Oh, interestingly though, apparently she's more for attack here. She's considered more of a DPS character and a bit of a pretty good breaker, kind of like Q. Huh, that's interesting. I mean, well, let me see. What about Roku? Is he considered the same? No, Roku's not considered the same thing. Because Roku's like a really good, like, defensive, survivable, like, AoE tank buster character, right? But his damage is in the shedder, right? But he has a lot of support because of the taunt and then damage reduction and all that. Okay, interesting. I mean, technically, right? Oh, but he has more support, yeah, because of the defense thing. Yeah, huh. Wouldn't that mean that she's technically stronger than Miyu and Ikinoki because she has full attack and then she has more break? I mean, if you think about it, on the face value of like the recommendation of what this character is for, it kind of blows Miyu out of the water. Now, I'd assume Hinagiku is not going to do as nearly as much damage as someone like Miyu or Inoki, but you never know. Right? You never know. Granted, they do have increased stats right now, but this of course doesn't take into account that, right? It's just base value of how the character is currently. And then the next, you know, increased level here, level 60. Okay. Let's see, 140. That only takes into account the stats, right? Yeah. Okay. But what we're interested in, though, we'll get into what the skills do here. But what I'm more interested in, though, is what dupes does she have, right? So let's see. So dupe 1, increase the amount of fist key gained from primary and secondary attacks by 15 stacks. So she gets an additional 15 stacks. And then upon a successful deflect when charging primary attack. So this isn't a deflect counterattack. Yeah, so they're different. So when she does her deflect, that doesn't count for the tension card deflect counterattack. That one has to specifically be the counterattack, looks like, according to this, right? So then when she charges it, increase the stack of fist key by 25. Okay, so you do a successful deflect, which is really easy because all you need to do is just charge attack and then, or hold charge for your normal attack, and then just wait for an enemy to hit you, and then you deflect. And then that changes now to 25 stacks, which looks like to be it's infinite, so you get an additional 25. So I'm assuming this is basically saying that, actually I'm not too sure, because it does say this one increases by 25, right? And this one just says increases by 15. So either this is saying that you're getting an additional 40 a fist key, or this is just saying you're either getting 15 or 25. But there's no like cap for this, so I'm gonna assume maybe you're able to get up to 40 if you get both of these, which should be pretty easy. Which would mean that now if she gets an additional 40, now she's getting 340 stacks of fist key, which is you know, pretty big, right? Okay, that's also not too bad. So she gets more stacks of that. All right, so what is her third dupe here? So primary attack executed right away after a successful counterattack will be fully charged. The primary attack executed right after successful counterattack will be fully, okay. So I guess that means that the charge mechanic for her, once you do a charge attack, will be fully activated, which, let's see, what does that mean exactly? So hold a charge and then enhance the attack based on the charge duration. Okay, so basically like when you have her when you have that dupe, when she does a counterattack, she'll just immediately have the full charge. Like you don't have to like wait there for the charge, right? You'll just have it immediately off the bat, ready to go. Okay. Our last dupe here. If a secondary attack is executed right after a full primary or fully charged primary attack is executed, the secondary attack will be enhanced. The action damage of the enhanced secondary attack will be 2x, and increase the amount of fist key gained by an additional 50 stacks. So now she's getting like 410 stacks basically now is what she's getting, or like, is that right? No, she's getting like 390. Yeah, it's like 390 stacks is what she's getting now, basically. So almost 400, if I'm reading this right. Okay, it's pretty good. So let me just read this over again. So when you do the secondary attack, right after okay, so basically if you do a fully charged primary attack, which if you have one of the previous dupes, you do a counter attack, that one will be fully charged, so that will, I would assuming, would count towards this. So basically, no matter what, you do your fully charged primary attack, and then if you do your secondary attack right after, your secondary attack will be doing extra damage by 2 times, and then your fist key will get increased as well. So secondary attack, right? All right, let's see what secondary attack is. So secondary attack, track and approach the opponent to perform a forceful knocking attack. Okay. And then we're executing, gain a certain amount of fist key upon performing the attack, which would be, let's see, where does it say? So you would get 60 stacks off the bat from doing that one. Okay, that's actually quite a lot of stacks from that. Plus you get additional ones too. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, dupes wise though, she doesn't seem like she really needs dupes, right? Which is a good thing. But yeah, I mean, not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Let's see, what are her numbers looking like here for her details? So break value 75, 105, 135. So not too crazy on the break, but she does have multiple charges here. Yeah, so her break damage isn't too crazy. First stage action damage for primary is 240, and then it goes to 320. What are you looking like? First stage 84%. So good. That one goes for percentages. 84, and then 84 times 2, and then 180 times 3s. Okay. And then yeah, so it seems like Hinagiku here is doing more percentage damage based off her attacks here compared to Miyu, right? Which is a little bit interesting. And then her action damage here does 30k. Damn, that's a lot. Or that sounds like a lot. And then her break value is 1,200, which sounds like a lot too. What about our boy Ayoma here? So this is 240 times 5. And then you do 500 break value. Is that more? That sounds like it's almost more for break, but shouldn't be because, you know, she's not really a full breaker, right? Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. We'll have to see when we level her up to see how good the damage actually is, right? I have enough to max duper? I don't, from what it looks like. Looks like I'm a little bit broke. We'll take her up to level 40 though. 43. It's fine. I mean, damn. You think with the amount of times how much I've been playing the game, you think I'd have more like XP, but oh well, it's fine. So a 43, she has 371 attack, and then Miyu still has 590, almost 600. But that's also because I have the Patimon, right? So what Patimon would this character want? Right, granted, right, guys? There's new Patimons in the game now. I don't know if we can check what those do though, but there is new Patimon that are available to be found in the game currently with the new region, which doesn't seem like I'm allowed to see them. Yeah, because these are the effects, but they don't have the new effects here, which is weird. So I just have to get to the new area to see what the new ones are. So I'm assuming the new ones are probably going to be really good for this character, but for the time being, we'll have to just find one that's another option, right? So clearly, attack might be a decent option, but I think a better option might be defense or damage reduction. I think decreased damage taken might be the one she would probably want to go for. I feel like. Oh, we almost forgot to look at one more thing, right? Her skills, her bonus skills. What did she get from getting her these rank ups, right? So, rank up 1, or the first one here. Ultimate Akiba Kenjutsu all out for you. Increase the action damage of a fully charged primary attack, and then XB a little more attack space also. Okay, so a level 5, we're looking at a 720 increase, and then 1,080. It's all times 3. All for the increased action damage of a fully charged primary attack. And then level 1, we're looking at 440. Okay, so basically she just does a lot more damage from her primary attack, which from it being fully charged, right? So I don't know how good that is actually. That might be good, but I'm not too sure. Her other one here, so after executing the Moe Moe Q, which is her ultimate. So once she does her ultimate, for a certain period of time when executing a fully charged primary attack, perform an additional surrounding AoE attack around oneself as the center. Okay, that sounds kind of nice. So at level 1, you get 400. You get 400 from that, and then at max dupe or max level, you're looking at 20 or 2000%. That sounds good though. Like being able to do like an AoE after you do the ultimate sounds pretty good. Yeah, I think this might be the one you might want to level or focus on, and then this one might be like one you might want to throw like 1 or 2 levels in. But I think this is the one you want to focus on here. I think this is the one that's like a lot better to focus. Kind of makes it to where her ultimate feels like an ultimate in terms of like doing damage, right, instead of just being like a taunt. But yeah, that's not too bad. Also, does this show the ultimate cost here? Yeah, so 1 tension bar. Okay, that's what I assumed, because like for what it's doing, I assume it's not going to be that crazy. Also, interestingly enough here, she gets a, so this is how much defense she's decreasing. She's decreasing enemies defense by 30% for 30 seconds. That's quite a lot. 30% defense reduction is quite big. And then if you, mind you, if you, right guys, if you have this leveled up more, because if you get, you know, the Patimon that has like the ultimate set here, this may be an increased defense reduction. I'm not too sure if it would be, but it might be, right? I feel like it would be increased for the, I mean, I'm not too sure, but I feel like the defense here would be increased, the defense reduction for the enemies, because I'm assuming this is for enemies. If it's for her, that's weird and dumb, but I'm assuming this is 30% defense reduction for all enemies. And if you pair that up with our poison boy here, we're looking at Venom. Let me see, what does this do? This one is 20%, and then at like max level, this one is 25. So you're looking at, if you run both of these characters together, you're looking at 55%. You're looking at 55% total defense reduction. If you do, of course, his like skill, and then also Hinagiku's as well, right? Her ultimate, and then is like poison, which should be pretty easy, right? Just gotta wait for her ultimate, which is literally just 1 touching bar. So like I said, very easy to get. Yeah. Well, yeah, honestly, pretty good. So yeah. In terms of I would recommend pulling for this character, I'd say if you have the summons for it, sure. I don't think she's a bad character to like skip out on, or like, yeah, like either way, if you guys want to skip her, I don't think it's a bad idea, and I think if you guys wanted to summon for her, I don't think it's a bad idea either. She seems like, you know, pretty good. We'll have to do more testing, of course, with her damage and stuff to see how good she is, but I think for the time being, I don't know what any of the new sets do, but I think for the time being, I'm gonna assume the best sets to run on her are probably gonna be either attack or the damage reduction. I think probably damage reduction is probably gonna be #1 currently, until we see what the new sets are, and then we'll get a better idea from there. So for now, I'll just focus on getting her a damage reduction set here. All right, let's go by Sat, and then we'll go, I think is it Fortress or is it Paladin? I don't remember which one it is. Fortress is the damage reduction, and then Paladin is the shield one. So yeah, not Paladin. Okay, so we just want Fortress then. Like attack isn't half bad either though, to be honest. Like the attack one isn't a bad option either. But I'm assuming the damage reduction is going to be more useful in the long run. At least until, you know, we'll see what the new sets do, because they could be like way better for her. She doesn't really need defense. Ultimate skill, synergy, efficiency. The ultimate one doesn't really matter, right? Because it's literally 1 tension anyways. Probably just want some generic stuff, low-key. Like attack, crit damage. Let's see. Some decent ones here. This one seems like a decent one though. I don't think the sport's gonna do anything, but going that one for the time. Counterattack stamina one might actually be really good though. Since he's gonna be doing a lot of counterattacks. This one seems really good though. Damage cut. Yeah, we'll go with that one. That one seems really good. Some damage cut in here. And then this one isn't half bad either. Attack. Ground recovery is kind of whatever. Let's see. Alright, this one we can kind of do whatever now, stats wise. See if we have anything better here. Max HP, crit rate, recovery, support, counterattack. I mean, this one might be good for counterattack. Max stamina. Anything else? It's all lower leveled. Critical attack and attack. We'll go for this one. This one's pretty generic, like fine. Alright, we'll go with this for now. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably good for right now. So looking at 600 attack. Hmm. No, there's no way, right? There's no way that. Nah, I feel like Miyu has to be doing more damage. Right? Like I feel like Miyu and Noki have to do more damage, right? Than Hinagiku. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Hinagiku does more damage, but like I don't know. Like I said, we'll have to see. But interesting. I mean, she's 2 levels ahead, right? So it's not even that far. But I don't know, just a little interesting for me on that. Oh, almost forgot to fill in my dupes as well for my other characters. I forgot I got dupes for these guys. Get you some dupes here. Some crystals. Sure, I'll buy you that. Alright, send you some dupes for you. More fighting spirit. Not this one. Alright, we'll give you this. And then Oi. Did I get dupes for you? I got also 2 dupes. Damn, I got 2 dupes for everybody. That's kind of funny. 2 dupes for everybody here. Alright, we'll do the same thing. Put one here. Do one to support as well. So I know you're a more support character. Alright, and then I think that's everybody, right? I don't think I got dupes for anybody else. Oh, did I get dupes for you? Oh, wait, I think you're max duped already, right? Yeah, okay. Anybody else I'm forgetting? I got dupes? I know I didn't get any dupes for 3 stars, sadly. Okay. I think we're good there. So let's make a new team then. Let's see. This is the current team I'm running. Yeah, let's make a new team. Let's see. Which team I want to mess with? I guess we'll do party 5. I kind of like these other teams I got cooking up here. Okay, so we're gonna run you first. Let's see, what else would we want here? So she's gonna be like the attention seeker, right? Like the taunt character. We could run. I think Jiu's gonna be really good on this team. And then the last could be either Semba or Ayoma. I think Ayoma might be better. Yeah, so we can get some breaks in. But she does do pretty good breaks on her own, so a healer wouldn't be a bad option either. You know what? Let's do Semba and then let's do Ayoma for right now. I think this is what I want to do for right now. And then tension cards. Okay, this is where it matters a bit more here. So let's see. We're probably gonna want kingship. We're gonna definitely want. Yeah, we just got this one. This isn't gonna be that good though, because we don't even have anything for back attacks here. Probably also gonna want hegemony stuff. Secondary attack hits increase critical rate if target is granted attention or hegemony. So that one we could use. Let's see, there's this one. Increase attack speed. I don't know if attack speed would be useful for her though. No, I don't think so. I don't think attack speed would be that useful for her. Alright, let's go with hegemony. And then we'll see what we have for options. That is bat one for Q. Try to just go increase the attack points by that much. That one might be, oh, this one's gonna be good, right? Yeah, this is what she wants. That's her fist, literally. You know what's funny? This was in the game for like a long time, and I wasn't sure who the fuck would this be used for. And then it's like, oh, this is her fist. You know, but I just realized I was like, oh wait, this is her fist. This is Hinagiku's fist. So yeah, we run that one. And then from there, this is an EX, so I don't really care about that. And then again, this one is only on when you have 2 tension, right? So you won't get that right away. All right, I think we'll check what other options are now at this point. Because at the very least, we at least have something that gives hegemony, which is what matters more, I think. So we have this one here. Granting shield, you get critical rate. I think I'll do this one. Just to get that critical rate boost in there. We'll do we want Sembas? Sure, we can do Sembas. And then for the last one here, what should I put? I mean, we could do the revive one. That one might be a good one just to have. There's Unity, but I won't be able to use the Unity because I would have to replace this to apply the Unity buff. I mean, Unity is not a bad option though. It gets more crit rate. Could do that. Oh wait, I am using Kazuki Ayoma, so I should be running this one, huh? Yeah. All right, we'll do that one, just so Ayoma gets his other buffs here as well. All right, I think this is probably fine. This is just kind of like a filler one or whatever that gives me a little bit more HP recovery for Semba. So I think this one's not too bad. So I think, yeah, I think this is what we're on for right now. Nothing too crazy, you know, but it's not too bad either. We'll also juice this up as well, since we are using this now. Pick it up one more level. Alright, 30. Then I think, yeah, because we need to fight more of these dudes. Okay. Oh, we could do the Sembas as well. Do that. Alright. And then I think, oh, got a dupe for this. Okay, I'm gonna do that up. Get some more buffs in there. I got another dupe here as well. More kingship damage, okay. Let's see. Any other dupes for these? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I think this is probably good for right now then. Also, I did see a little bit of a spoiler, not gonna lie, for the story. It looks like this one is going to be useful for one of the brothers, is all I'm gonna say. Which may also lead to that brother being more of a DPS, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say for that. I do wonder though, since it was confirmed that this glove was for Hinagiku, this was already in the game, that probably means though, right, that every single thing here is related to a character that is already in the game or that is not in the game. Specifically, of course, if it does have like a hegemony, like team buff or whatever, right? So that would mean that this broken katana here will be used for a star actor character, which these are, this is, I already know who this is going to be for, at least this like star actor thing. This is going to be for the if you guys have seen the anime, it's the dude with the glasses and the umbrella or whatever, that's kind of like in the red light district kind of thing. It's going to be for those guys, so this is going to be good for them. This is going to be for them as well. Probably the one that actually has the umbrella. So it looks like their main thing is to do counterattacks and then doing a lot of damage from what it looks like. It does say though, this one says when primary attack hits target at a certain distance, it grants party members attack. So that's interesting. Okay, so they have counterattacks, range attacks. I don't know if I have any other pieces from them. Oh, this is new. We got a new charm here. This is for recovery. I don't remember if this one was a Semba thing though or not. But yeah, because they did say they added new tension cards, right? Actually, can we see what the new tension cards are? We can see it on the shop, right? Yeah, if we went to the shop, we can probably see it. What the fuck? Is this her? Oh, that's cool. She throws her like fist out like a fucking like Metal Gear Solid with fucking like, you know, Snake. He's like, I forget what he says, like, was it like, launch or something, right? It's kind of cool. Okay. I don't think they added new 3-stars besides the ones from the previous banners, right? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure these are just the old ones that already existed in. But I think the new ones are gonna be like 2-star. And then 1-stars probably. Yeah, okay, here's a new one for. So I need to get this one then, okay. So we do deflect counter attack, increase attack points by 144. And then when hitting an enemy under hegemony, there'll be 3x effectiveness. Okay. Wait. So I wonder if it means when the 3x effectiveness, I wonder if that means you get more 3x the attack, or if that means you get 3x the damage reduction. Because if it's 3x the damage reduction, that's actually kind of good. That now becomes 50% damage reduction. I'm not too sure. Yeah, this one's not too bad then. Okay. What is it? Okay, so this will give me an idea of what this guy does, because I'm assuming he's either a buffer or a debuffer kind of dude. Let's see. When the operating character is within a certain range of companion. Wait, companion follows the character and acts upon orders. Oh, so this guy's gonna be a summoned character. Okay, so this guy's a summoned character. Increase attack points by 1.5, and then when target is on hegemony, there'll be 2x effectiveness. Okay, so I guess he's increasing his attack, and then he looks like this guy's gonna have some sort of summon thing. Okay, wait, I think I know what his thing's gonna be then. Okay, hold on. If he says summon, right, there's actually a bird that actually has hegemony, I think. Let me see, where is it? If I remember correctly, there should be a bird here that has hegemony. It's a metallic bird. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. So this is gonna be a summon. So he's gonna summon like a bird. Okay. So when primary attack hits, increases attack speed by 2.16 for 5 seconds. Okay. Yeah, that gives me like a little bit more of an idea what this character is gonna do, but like not a lot. Yeah, so he's gonna be with this, he's gonna be attacking faster. So maybe he's like, I think it was like Mita kind of, where the more stuff if he attacks really quickly, maybe he can stack up a buff or debuff maybe on the enemy, while also increasing zone attack. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna be a summon character. That's kind of cool. And the summon's gonna be this bird, clearly, right? Okay, and then this is the other bird, the red one, which is gonna be crit rate, which is gonna be like the main DPS for the team. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'm assuming he's going to either be some sort of supporter or debuffer for the team. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, and then here's the other new ones. Okay. We got some other new ones. These also give hegemony as well. So when an operating character is of attack roll... Wait, what? A character that can activate one of the following through compatible monster set effects. Attacker, Berserker, Gladiator. Okay. And executes the flat counterattack successfully, increases primary attack damage multiplier by 4%. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This is pretty much like a free-to-play version or cheaper version of Hinagiku's one. This is like a free-to-play version because it does the same thing basically, right? You do your deflect counterattack and you get your primary damage multiplier increased. Not by the same amount, but it's still, yeah, what the fuck? That's just a free-to-play version. It's just a free-to-play version of this basically. Yeah, deflect counterattack, you get primary attack damage multiplier. Yeah, okay. That's kind of funny. So if you don't have that one, you could just run this one. This is like a decent option too, because you're getting, yeah, that's what you're getting. Okay. And there's another one here too, based on the number of enemies you got. Yeah, so this is literally carbon copy, the same thing as Hinagiku's rate up or attention card. It's just like a weaker version, right? That's kind of cool, but kind of funny too. And we have another one here too. When operating character is of attack roll, so we have attack roll again, and executes the deflect counterattack successfully, increases secondary attack damage multiplier by 6%. And then it has the same thing with the taunt. Okay, and then we have another one here. When you do perfect evasion, increase strategy skill damage multiplier by 4%. Ah, interesting. So there's a little bit of another hint as to what the future tension cards are going to be for the other characters, right? For the other siblings. So this is clearly Hinagiku, right? This is probably going to be for the red brother. So I think this confirms that potentially the red brother Ichinosuke is going to be the next unlockable character. And then it looks like his damage is going to be focused on secondary attacks. Okay. And then this one confirms this is probably going to be the last one, the shorter brother, because this is strategy skill damage multiplier. And it says perfect evasion. And I'm assuming the little dude's going to probably be perfect evasion, maybe even with the help of the summon. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. So a little bit more information as to what those characters are going to do. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So we have more information now based off these cards, because these are good. Because I'm just judging by based off this one. Right? This is clearly a weaker version, free-to-play version, almost. I'm technically right of Hinagiku's rate up one, and so these are probably going to be the same thing, I'd assume, for the other two siblings. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Just more information. Then of course we have more information here from the 2-star cost, and then we won't know what the 3-star ones will be, right? Because they're not available to, they're not available because the character's not available yet. That's pretty cool though. Just more information, right? All right, let's check the shop real quick. So I think I can buy some summons. Okay, I'm a little short on those. I can buy these though. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Give me some summons back. I wish there was a easier way to get this currency, I'll be honest, because the way to get currency like for this stuff is kind of annoying. You know, it's not super easy. Yeah, here's the so here's the paid shop. So you can spend for 5 days, you could spend 2K to get the green version of Q set, the alternative colored one. And then you can also spend 280 to get this alternative colored ones. Okay, so that's how the shop works. So it looks like the shop rotates on a weekly basis. And then the same thing for the sets here. So you have a booster set for 10. Also for sets in 5 days, you have Kana and T points, which is, you know, something else as well. And then you have par, you have 10 par sets as well. It says there can be 2 though, so I guess you get a total of 20 pars, I guess. And then 5. Okay, so it looks like you get 50 boosters, and then Kana you get 30k times 10, so or but times 20, so that's like 600k or something, right? And then like some almost the same amount, like maybe 55k or something for the T points. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, interesting. Probably want to use it, but if you guys are a whale, right? You guys are a little bit on the time crunch. That wouldn't be too bad either to use. Okay, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's check here. Little City. Shinagawa. Oh, we got new missions here. Okay, cool. More summons. 29 more medals we have to collect though for the next level up. Kind of a lot. Alright, I'm not going to collect my dailies though, at least not yet, because I'm going to see if I can try to get from the new city. Check my delivery requests here. So I think they said they maybe updated delivery requests, but I'm not too sure if they did or not. Alright, keep that. And then yeah, the new items. Of course, everybody's gonna want the new items. Okay, it looks like we got maybe 2 new bosses we gotta fight. Check if I can these. Okay. Let's Fractal Vice has been reset. Oh, let's go. And this is the new what is it, the graffiti thing as well, the new system with that. It tells you where the graffitis are, which is pretty cool and handy. I think we're just gonna get straight to the story. We'll look at Fractal Vice, probably not today. I might also just do it myself. But if not, I'll maybe do it like next stream or something here. But what I want to focus on now though is doing the story, right? Let's get to the new city. No, enough wait, right guys? Enough wait. I want to get to the new city here so we can start grinding the new resources and stuff. Let's hit this on auto here. We also move my camera too. You can see a little bit better. Oh yeah, that's right, because if you guys don't remember last time, Sui, you know, fucking died. And so now we gotta bring him back and maybe see if we can change things or be different, I guess. Oh, we got Q here. Also, apparently Q's gonna be like an important character for the story, so that'll be interesting to see. Oh, okay, Q. Checking up on us. That's all good, Q. I don't think Q did too much though. I mean, he was kind of just, you know, chilling with everybody else, right? In this chapter, or chapter 2. The Circo, Koishi, and Gotanda. When I treat a patient, an emergency case at the rubble spiral. Gotanda wanted to know as the XP Ball 0 gave us, so we went back to Shinagawa. Okay, so Gotanda's back to Shinagawa. And then Simba wanted to go check up on someone who was, I guess, injured. Yeah, that shit was gonna be crazy, where it's like, I hated you my entire life. Maybe we should all take a proper break from review. Mention there's a lot to prepare for. Yeah, I gotta get to the next city, boys. Gotta get to chapter 3. Got a whole lot of grinding to do. Got new resources, new boss, new story. Yeah, I mean, just like us, right? I want to get to the next story already. I don't think any of the numbers are going to try to take down 0, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's maybe one number that's actually trying to actively go after 0. They're like, bro, calm down, you just woke up. I know you're excited to get to the next city, but calm down. Gotta be a little bit patient with it. Oh, there goes 0. 0's like, oh, you wanna get to the next city? I'll help you out. I wonder who's gonna join us. It might actually just be these guys that just join us for the next city. Oh, okay. I'm sure you did just show up just to cheer him up. This will be easy. I don't know about that one. I don't know if it will really be that easy. Also, all I'm wondering too is that since we're getting 2 new characters specifically from this new area, right, for chapter 3, I wonder if that means the story for chapter 3 is gonna only be like broken up into 3 parts, or if it's just we got all chapter 3 now, but we're just gonna get more characters of chapter 3 until like was like 3 months from now or something until chapter 4. I mean, I guess, but then again, you know, has the limit thing again. I forgot how much was the limit again. Was it like 7 people that you could bring to an area or something? Yeah, Chiyoda City. A bit more about Q's past. Yeah, come on, let's go, Kazuki Ayoma. I like Ayoma anyways. I wonder if we're gonna bring anybody else. Okay, we're gonna meet the 2. Is he talking about Q or is he talking about Yoma? Let's probably talking about Q, I guess. Ooh, we got Q again. Okay, nice. I have to throw in I might have to throw him in, to be honest. Ooh, I like having Semba, but I also like playing with Q. That'll be fine. I'm sure I won't get that fucked up, right? Right, chat? Surely I won't get that fucked up. Let me throw in something for Q then. I guess we could throw in his bat. Yeah, because the Semba one's gonna be fucking useless if I don't have her on the team, basically. Say next character executes cover. Then again, it does say will not bring character executes a chain skill. The next character executing their chain skill will cover. I mean, this does heal. It doesn't have to have Semba on team. Okay, I guess I read that wrong. But I mean, it's still also kind of whatever, right? I guess another option I could run. I could run my my safety net, right? This one, the Yeah, we'll just swap it to the safety net, I guess. My free revive. That'll be my heal. So many people died here. What the fuck? It's all new. Gotta go up here, I guess. I guess so. We got a chest over here. Oh, let's head down. Oh, the music. Just like last time, we gotta go through the subway. You know what's funny? I actually completely forgot to go through the subway of chapter 2. I completely forgot that was a fucking thing. I completely forgot that shit was even a thing. I remember there was like, for some reason, there was like slime enemies down here. I don't know why. Yeah, for some reason, there's like always slime enemies down here. But I remember they're like really strong to fight anyways. Got any music as well. So how do we play with her? So yeah, we charge and hold attack, right? And then she has her deflect counterattack when taking damage from physical attacks under the state. Oh, specifically physical, but not a range, right? Okay. Additionally, her exclusive gauge limits when executing certain attacks. When the gauge reaches the maximum, she can execute a strategy skill, which causes enemies to greatly lose their balance. Okay, so we charge this. Okay. Do that. It's cool. Oh, she shoot that? It didn't charge. Huh. Okay. That thing fucking disintegrated. Was that thing made the same thing out of Sui? Yeah. I like playing that cat thing, huh? Oh, let's do can you beat the first? Oh, okay, she uses the fucking rocket fist. Shoot. More fist. Okay, okay. Pretty cool. Also, Q got some buffs as well. I think there's like just some minor buffs, but they're still pretty good. Charge it up again. Ow. I wonder if it's ever viable to just attack normally with her. I don't think so. Most of her stuff is just built upon that. Also, real quick over here, they said they updated the par system, right? Let's see. If I go to... Is it back? They said they updated the par system here. Where do I go for par? Is it crafting maybe? Yeah, crafting, right? I need more of these. I would use boss mats, that's a little annoying. Let's do 3 of these, I guess. Let's do 1 right now. Probably I won't use it though because I want to get new pieces for my girl Hinagiku here, so we'll wait on that. I wonder if though it's better if to set it onto a piece that only has 3 pieces or only on 2 pieces. I don't know which is better. This is what attacking normally is like. It's not too bad, but I think charge is definitely better. What does my E do? The E does that. It does a lot. What the fuck? Okay, it can't do Q to my bar isn't activated fully. This team is kind of nasty though. With both Q and Ioma and Hinagiku, we're doing like a lot of break damage. Because like both of them are breakers, right? And then Hinagiku actually has pretty good break, supposedly. According to the game. But I mean, looking at the numbers for break does look pretty good too. This might not be a bad team because you do a lot of break. Of course, the downside is that you don't want to get that much healing. Like this. I don't know if the fist is AoE though. Got a chest over here. Any secrets over here? Nope. Alright, let's continue then. I think now we're under Chiyoda. Slimy boy over here. Yeah, so it seems like just attacking normally just isn't really the way to go for it, even though it looks kind of nice, right? But it's not easy. Not if I fully charge. Okay, if I fully charge it, she does it by herself. But then you don't have any more the E skill in there, the secondary attack. And then the E does big round pound, right? What does her E gonna do again? What does it say? Secondary. Track to approach the target to perform a powerful or forceful knocking attack. Okay, so it's knocking. Okay. We got a chest over there. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Then we go up here. Charge it up. There we go. Do it again. Alright, I think that's enough slime testing right now. Let's just grab his chest. And then I'm gonna go up here. Almost there. Alright, finally. Alright, this is the new area, huh? Pretty spacious.
なんとか無事にここまでは来れたね。Q、本当に大丈夫？
ああ、問題ない。
I kind of have an idea as to why they're what, I guess sensitive about it, but
一応、千代田は Q と僕の出身地だから
wonder how
ね。
this is gonna go down.
ま、いろいろ思うところはあるんだよ。
It seems like maybe it goes pretty well because he gets his like his the Akiba siblings to work under him, I guess, or work with him.
お前らさ、 ネオ東京中が偉いことになった千代田大戦のことは知ってるか？
ああ、港で鶴子が教えてくれたけど。
There's like a couple of them, to be honest.
まずゼロによる統治の前、あらゆる争いは XB 法に基
Yeah, there's the big one
づ
with
き
Q
XB
fucking
によ
trying
って
to
解決されていました。
fight everybody.
しかしある日、人の死をも容認した新 XB 法が新たな国王大鳥王次郎によって施行されたのです。その結果、世の治安は乱れ、多くの民がその尊い命を落とす結果になりました。そこに立ち上がったのが港トライブ。
Yeah,
彼らは
Minato.
各地の協力者と共に大鳥王次郎に挑み、見事勝利。かくして力を求めるあまり、力に支配された王次郎は瓦礫
Yeah,
の
I think
海に
once he
沈
got
み、
his ass kicked, he was like, oh shit, you know, maybe this isn't a good idea.
もちろん知ってるけど、それがどうかしたの？
I'm guessing the people here don't like him anymore because of that shit.
どうやら本人からは言いにくいみたいだな。なら代わりに俺が言ってやるよ。あの混乱を招いたのは大鳥王次郎。つまり
Yeah,
そこにい
Q.
る Q ってやつのことだ。そうなんだろう、和樹。
What?
堂々と明かしてくれてどうも。
It's kind of weird though, right? Because you think he would fucking, if he was so powerful, right? You think he'd fucking shut down Q, or not Q, Zero.
事実だ。
But I think there's a reason as to why, because I think I know who Zero is, and then yeah.
育ての親である大鳥天心を殺して引き起こしたことだ。
でも千代田大戦が終わってか
Yeah,
ら
because I
王
think
次
he
郎
worked
さん
under
は
his dad for a
瓦
bit,
礫
and
に
then I
埋もれ
think
て
he
行
did
方
kill him
不
after
明だ
some
って
time
聞
or
いたけど。
something. I think
瓦
in
礫
the
に押
anime.
しつぶされて数時間が経ち、いよいよ死を覚悟した。
Yeah, and then at the end, if you guys were watching the anime, yeah, Kazuki saved like Q.
それから私と和樹は身を潜めながら傷ついた体の治療に専念していた。
And then it seemed like Q kind of mellowed out now.
身分も姿も変え、Q という別の人間になって生き延びてきたんだ。
そんな大事なことどうして今まで
And
俺
it
たちに
wasn't
隠して
time.
たんだ？
別に隠してたわけじゃない
And
よ。
also that too, yeah, nobody
聞
asked.
かれないならわざわざ言うことでもないと思ってね。
そんな理由で。
それにネオ東京には
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure there's like definitely people that were like, that probably still like,
私
fuck
の
this
みんな
guy.
のことは信頼してるけど情報が漏れるリスクは極力減らしたい。
だとしても俺たちのことを仲間だって言うなら教えてほしかった。
黒中、お前の言い分はもっともだ。
ちなみに傷が癒えた王次郎はすぐに千代田に向かう。
I mean, I
民に
get
謝罪をするって言っ
the
て聞かなか
the
ったんだけど
sentiment, but I don't
ね。
know if it's a good idea
ゼ
to
ロ
go
の侵攻
immediately.
が始まり、シティ間の移動が制限された。以来、
So once they were healed up, basically that's when Zero showed up. That's kind of fucking crazy, man. Imagine all this like crazy shit that if you guys watch the anime, all the crazy shit that happened towards the end, and then like a little bit while after, boom, Zero comes in and does even more crazier shit.
随分とご立派で都合のいい
Kind of
理
a lot to
屈じ
think
ゃねえ
about.
か。
It's like, damn, bro, these people get no breaks.
それを身内が死んだ人間が聞いて、
Damn, Mito's really fucking pissed off about this. I mean, it makes sense, right? But it's also like, damn, this dude's really fucking harping him about it.
君のこと
But
は
like, that makes sense, right? Because fucking Q was fucking
あの対戦
fucking
で
killer.
多数の被害者が
He
出たの
fucked
は
up so many people and
王
everything.
次郎の Q の罪は決して消えない。けど王次郎が千代田大戦なんてものを起こしたのは
But yeah, technically, it all goes back to the fucking old man here.
大鳥天
He
心
was
の
saying
せい
like the
だ。
real cause of
あい
it
つ
all,
は
right?
孤児を集めて洗脳まがいの教育をしていたからね。王次郎にだけ責任があるわけじゃない。
It's kind of funny, right? Because like he was like pure like evil, and then
Q は自分
fucking
が背負った罪
Zero
の
is
た
like
めに
chaotic evil,
正義をな
or
そう
he's
と
like doing
行
like
動
a bunch
しているんだ。
of weird and crazy shit for some reason. Would it be kind of crazy if at the end of all this, the real villain is still fucking the old man? Like maybe he survived and he did something to like make Zero basically.
三田さんの気持ちも
That
わ
he's
か
the
る
ones
な。
actually controlling everything from the shadows.
隠し続けられて
That'd be
いた
kind of
気
funny.
になる。
If it was like still, if he was still the villain at the end of the
打ち
day,
明けてこそ
and
の
he was
仲
still
間
the
なんじ
one
ゃ
that
ない
like
の
caused
か。
everything to happen because he didn't fully die. Not forgiving. We'll forgive Q because I
隠
like
され
Q.
ていたことはショックだけど。でも
Yeah, and I feel like it wasn't time. I think it'd be just kind of weird. Like I don't know where someone just tells you, "Oh yeah, I was a fucking crazy killer back in my day," out of nowhere like that.
それが仲間なのかもしれ
With
な
all
い
the
か
shit that was currently going on, right? Chapter 2, chapters 1 and 2.
感謝する。 みんな黙っていてすまなかった。
Those make me wonder though,
とりあえず
for changing the Q's
事情は
look.
分かったよ。
I wonder if that means like he has like
はっきり言っとくが
what
俺
is
は
it,
まだ正
contacts on
直
his
疑って
eyes.
る。こいつが
He
ま
might
た暴
actually.
走するかもしれねえってな。あんなことをしたお前を許せるのかってことも含めて
You
俺から判
prove
断させ
yourself,
てもらう
Q.
ぜ。
So people can trust you again.
ああ、それで構わない。
さて、話が済んだならそろそろ移動を再開しよ
Oh, what's that?
本日の生放送を開始します。
Today's live stream.
皆さん、
Well, we're already live
昨日
streaming.
より今日、今日より明日、より良い一日を生きましょ
Better today than yesterday and
この
tomorrow.
声あっちの方から聞こえてきてるみたいだけど。
う。とにかく行って確かめてみるのが早い。
Yeah, this is like new grounds for everybody here technically, because nobody's like here, right? Like with chapter 2, Ayoma was there for like a little bit with Mita and everybody else, but here it's like, you know, completely new. Oh shit! All right, got the whole map area. It's very big. This is gonna take us a long time to get through. I got the underground area as well, I guess. Oh, that's cool. I think I know what this area is. And then I'm gonna assume this is maybe the boss area. Maybe there's hearts though. There's like an idol factory or a building or something. That's where we're at currently. Interestingly enough though, there's nothing over here. Everything's all over here. I feel like there's gotta be something like down here at some point though. Okay, interesting. I do wonder what the cloud system is. Maybe we go upstairs instead of downstairs? I think that's what that maybe means, right? Huh. An upstairs instead of a downstairs. Oh, people died here. There's like some sort of... Oh. That's why. Oh, sure, let's battle, I guess. That would explain it.
立ちはだかるなら排除します。
どんだけいるんだ。敵もまだいる。
This? Ojiro-sama. Oh, so she calls him Q or his real name right away. Okay, that's cool. Do this. My super punch. Do my ultimate. Do Q's ultimate as well. Alright. Run my free counterattacks. Try to get my attack here. Oh, that's cool. She has a little idle pose at the end there. I'll do this. Husky. Go back to here. Try to do that. Ooh, love that. Ow. Actually, Q's about to die. Q's about to die. Yeah, that's kind of fun. I definitely see why some people died here. Trigger my respite unit interval. Fully healed up. Oh, it does reset now. New graffiti. Let's fight him again real quick. Oh, no, it's just the block himself. Oh yeah, because it's only one entire room, right? There's a mechanic, right? It doesn't work if you do it right away, the counter attack. You have to wait like a couple seconds for it to actually proc. Choose. Puzzle keys. This. Do this. Oh shit, alright. Q at the end there. Q's ultimate. Do our dual ultimate as well. There you go. Alright. Ninja footwork. Huh. It's one of the new substats. Ninja footwork. Which piece was that? We'll go by recent. Yeah, ninja footwork. Less likely to be detected by enemies by sound during exploration. Oh, interesting. Okay. Subtitles on that kind of good though. What the fuck? Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's not how bad actually. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Like, if you just want to explore and kind of have it be all chill, you know, it's not too bad actually. Okay. Got an anime car over here. Got some more maids. Got some chest over here. He's dead. Big damage, big damage. Okay. Yeah, Hinagiku feels really fucking fun. Feels really fun. Shield expansion? What the fuck is shield expansion? What is that? Shield expansion. I should probably just keep this on fucking recently required. It'll be way faster if we just do it this way. Shield expansions. What do? So at the start of battle, grant oneself a shield with the resistance of 15% of maximum HP and can decrease damage by 30%. What the fuck? That sounds pretty good. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Okay. So you get a shield based off your maximum HP and decrease damage by 30%. Who would that be good for though? I mean, there's a couple good characters that could probably use it, but I'm not too sure. That does sound really good though. Definitely you wouldn't need that on Kazukayama. However, what you could maybe use this for is that one tension bit, or fuck, I keep saying the same thing. The one tension card, for Kazukayama that gives you like that really fat critical rate boost where you need a shield. I think you could maybe proc it with this though, if you wanted to. I'll keep this one because actually it's kind of decent low key. Not perfect, but it's kind of decent. Yeah, I mean it's not too bad. Let's see, because it's based off maximum HP, right? I feel like, let's see, who could really use it? I guess you could, no, because there's support. I guess technically Saigo could use it, right? But at the same time, I feel like just having the extra maximum HP is a little bit better. But it wouldn't be a bad option, right? I guess the one negative though is that it's a one-time shield, and then once it goes away, it's gone, right? Yeah, because it's, grant oneself a shield with resistance of 50% of maximum HP. So it can go away, right? Like it's not a permanent shield, but it does decrease damage by a good amount. Yeah, I mean, like I guess you could maybe run it on Saigo here. Like I think it might not be too bad on him. Ayama doesn't need it, right? He clearly doesn't need it. This one wouldn't make any sense on him. And then maybe Minami Oi, but I think she applies shields anyways. I thought she heals. You could maybe run this on Senju, so I think this could maybe be like a decent option on Senju and Saigo. But other than that, I don't really know who that would really be that useful for, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not too sure who that would really be that useful for. I think it's not bad, but I just wouldn't really know who to use it on. It'd have to be a character that already just generically has more HP. And then, yeah, just generic less more HP, basically. Okay. Starry Peach. Yeah, soon. Oh, it's this guy. What the fuck? Who's this guy? Well, I mean, he's clearly the numbers, right? But, huh. Seems like some sort of popular dude, I guess. There's a lot of W's in there. And why don't you guys give me some W's, huh? I use a couple W's in my stream. I mean, so far the city seems pretty well off so far, no? Now if you're changed, love your neighbors. Yeah, what the fuck? Seems pretty good so far, the city. I mean, it's clearly had an issue, right? But it seems like a pretty well off city so far. That guy's looking at us. Yeah, rare. It's not like people killed from trying to sneak off. Yeah, who's the big dog, the big shot? Hang on a second. You gonna show me like a promo video or something? Huh? And to who? He released comments during the live stream? Oh.
数が多すぎるから全部あげるんだけどよ。住民を愛するマガタ様のことだ。きっとこのコメントは拾ってくれると思うぜ。
Okay.
おや皆さん
What the fuck?
ここ
Sound like it looks like a robot here.
新たな訪問者がいるようです。少し時間を取ってしま
His
いま
voice
す
is
が
interesting.
説明
I didn't
の
really
時間
expect
を
this
設け
kind
て
of
もよろ
voice
し
from
いで
him.
しょうか。では改めて自己
It's kind
紹
of
介
like
させ
a
てください。
robo older man kind of
私は
voice.
マガタ善一。このネオチオダシティの統治ルールのチャンピオンで
Yeah,
あ
I feel
り
like he would have had like a crazier voice. But he sounds kind of like a chill, old, really old robotic dude or something.
さて、では早速このシティの統治ルール
Aim
であ
for
る
legendary all
目
day
指せ
streaming.
神回エンドレスライブの説明をしていきましょう。ルールは実にシンプル。
Highest views during a live stream is the champion. Wow, that's what I'm doing basically, guys.
チャンピオンになれます
Wow.
配信するにはまずヘラヘラテレビち
Hera
ゃん
Hera TV.
と呼んでみてください。すぐに専用アイテムが飛んできて
Special item will be
配
sent
信
to
準備
you.
を整えてく
Help
れ
you
ます。
set up the stream.
配信自体は
You can stream
お持ちの
anytime
スマ
and
ホと
anywhere
連
by
携さ
linking
せ
your
れば
device to a
いつで
smartphone.
もどこで
Okay.
も可能になります。ただし
Important things you should know.
いくつか注意事項があります
Okay.
のでよく
Well, like
聞いて
if
く
you
だ
don't
さ
have
い。
enough viewers, you just die or something.
まず
Dangerous broadcasts are prohibited. So you can't be fucking doing NSFW shit or accidentally getting yourself killed. Okay.
生きてこそ輝くのですから。
Kind of normal.
そして過度に性的な配信
And
も
then
禁止
gratuitous
されてい
explicit
ます
broadcasts are. Oh, okay. It's probably the second one.
まあ言わなくてもわかりますよね。ここからが本題です。
Simply streaming would be no issue, but there's another side to the despicable governing. Oh, okay, so you're just gonna flat out explain what the, I guess, what the issues are.
統治ルール
'Cause, like, it can't be too good, right?
避けられません。
Loss of life.
ここからは辛い話になります。どうか
Well, I'm assuming it's like if you don't have enough viewers, you just die or something.
参加者が乗り越えるべきな
But
のは
you must achieve a total amount of at least 1,000
配信で合計
views.
1000人以上の
Okay.
視聴者数を
For a live stream, that's
稼
actually
ぐ
kind
こと
of
です
fucking rough though. For like a
そ
lot
れ
of
を下
people.
回ってしまうと
What the
待
fuck?
っているのは死。また
There's a
参加
cap
者
to
は
the daily
1日
view
の視聴
count.
回数に制
Even
限
if
があり
you
ます。
all cooperate, some won't
みん
make
なで
it.
協力し合って
Okay, yeah, that's actually. Wait, what? That's
犠牲は避け
fucked.
られません。
So if you get unlucky for too many days, you get fucked
アーカ
over.
イブは見放題なので誰かのことをもっと知りたければぜひご覧ください。日々人
Doesn't
が
that
死
mean
ん
that
でいく
everybody's
この
gonna
街
die
の
eventually?
現状を私はまだ変えることができていない。
He sounds depressed about it though.
私はなんと無力なのでしょう。
Nah, you're the fucking leader, no? You can fucking change that.
マガタ様、そんなことねえよ。あんたはボ
What?
ロボロだった千代田を復興してくれた。
Can't do anything about it, bro. You're the fucking numbers, bro. You're the fucking leader. You should be able to fucking change it. Look like there's some reason why he doesn't want to.
こんな無力な私ですが、皆さんと共に生きて
I
い
think
る
it's just all for show, though.
これほど
He could
心
definitely
強い
change it
こ
if he
とはあり
wants
ませ
to.
ん。この町に来たばかりのあなたたち、私たちは
I will say though, it's an
必ず分かり合えると
interesting way
信じてい
or
ます
voice actor they chose for him to have.
さあ皆さん、
I guess that's
あなたの
fine.
仲間たちに
I just kind of like expected more of like a crazier deranged voice, but at the same time, he's not acting like crazy. But hey, who knows? Maybe he will have that kind of crazy voice. Maybe like when we meet him later on, and maybe see like his actual, how he actually is. Like when we get to
こ
XB.
いつも他のシティみたいに統治ルールを利用してみんなを従わせているのか。
私は恐怖でこの町を支配などしていません。むしろ皆さんと
Yeah, he's just
共
playing
に生
shut
きて
up
いきたい
though.
この町の皆さんは共にゼロを打
To
ち倒
defeat
すため
Zero.
の同志ですからね。
Can't really say that if you're fucking killing them off.
ゼロは各シティで統治ルールという名の
Unless he's telling the truth, but like Zero's not gonna let him change the
ゼ
rules.
ロが私たちに強制して
Then I
いる
guess in that regard, I can maybe see him being truthful, maybe being in good numbers. I guess.
ですが
I guess.
このネオチオダに設けられた統治ルール
Yeah, actually, that would maybe make
し
sense. I guess.
私は考えました。
is that maybe Zero is not letting him change it.
配信する側とそれを視聴する側がいて、それ
That's
ぞ
my
れに
only
干渉し合う
assumption.
ことで
Because like it's 50-50, right? It's either he's like secretly a bad guy or he is just a good guy. He's literally just like his hands are tied. He literally can't do anything. Zero.
配信する側も届いたコメントに一喜一憂したり、そう異なる立場の者たちが干渉し合い、そこには
Oh,
感情の交換が発生する
will
の
it be
です。
laughter, anger, or
これは
sadness?
ゲームも同じではないでしょうか。
Oh my gosh. It's just like my whole entire life here.
喜びや苦しみがあります。
Games and streams and other stuff.
私たちはこの配信というゲームに挑み、
But at the same time, it just kind of feels weird saying stuff like this when people are literally dying if they can't meet the requirement, and there's people that literally won't be able to because of the daily cap thing.
残念ながら今はまだ犠牲が出続けている。これほど心が痛
And
む
at the
こと
same time,
は
this guy's always streaming, right? Doesn't that mean he's always going to be fine because everybody likes
そ
him
れ
for some
も永
reason?
遠に続くわけではありません。
One day I will defeat
いつか
Zero.
私はゼロを倒し成し遂げてみせます。
How are you going to defeat him if you're just in the city completely?
痛みも死もない理想郷を作り上げることを。
I don't really see how staying here and streaming all the time is going to help you defeat Zero, bro. Like, because there's no goal here other than like just saying you're going to do it and then just living here, I guess. The dead history comes for vengeance. Oh, interesting. That can mean a lot of things, right? That can mean relating to Q. That could also be relating to maybe people that died and recorded their videos, and then maybe they have some like behind the scenes of what's actually going on. Maybe that could be the thing too, right? And then having those become fuel for our gang to take him down. And then our first example of how it's gonna look like if somebody fails and dies. Irrelevance.
でもこの死は終わりじゃないわ。始まりよ。
The fuck? Okay. She just got fucking lifted up like an angel almost.
彼女はきっとマガタ様がいるこの町で生きられて幸せだっただろうな。
You know, now that I'm thinking about it, this Magata guy, right? He seems kind of like low-key like doctor vibes, or like he kind of like is someone that kind of like surgically messes with bodies. Kind of gives that vibe off to me. I'm starting to think, right? Because we saw on the map, right? There's clearly an upper level, right? So I think maybe the secret for him is that when people die, they're sent up and then maybe experimented on, and then he's able to kind of conduct a bunch of crazy shit with their bodies, maybe. And then that's how they, I guess, maybe die or whatever. I don't know, just a guess, maybe. Something along those lines. Just from like my feelings of like what I've seen so far, and then from the map, right? Because there's clearly an upper area in the sky which we're going to be able to get up to at some point. We're good. Yeah, we should get away and do our own thing.
ならまずは榎木さんと西郷くんと合流しようか。さっきテレビ会館あたりにいるってLINEが来てたんだ。
そうだな。行ってみよ
う。Alright, let's go. Oh wait, that's right. Inoki and Saigo are here, right? Okay, so I guess we do technically have people that were already here, right? Like guides or whatever. Okay. We got a little mini game here. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, not too bad. We got another sticker here, or graffiti. grab this chest here as well. Yeah, at least we got to see Inoki now. Hey, maybe this will mean I can finally get my Inoki when I have enough to summon for the standard banner. It's already 5:20. I think we'll do a little bit more, and then I'm probably gonna call it here. As much as I genuinely want to do more, it's already really late for me, so I'll only probably do like a little bit more here, and then probably just head off. And then we'll probably do some more later today. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? Fuck the Nokia in front of this TV studio front. Is it here? No. I'm blind. Where the fuck do I need to go? Right up here. Is there like an entrance I missed somewhere? It's just downstairs. Oh, there's a sewer right there. Oh, I didn't even see that. Alright, let's into the sewers. There's some rats. Yeah, she seems to do pretty good damage though, Hinagiku here. Her damage seems pretty good. 92. It's a shortcut, right? I remember they mentioned, they said that if you have more levels in the system, in the thing here, you would get the shortcut for areas a little faster. Let's grab this. Chest away. Not gonna lie, having this character do counterattacks really easily is really nice. I want to try I want to start something a little bit different this team. But if I do have to change all these tension cards, then I don't want to do that. I was thinking of maybe running my girl Miyu in here, but then I'd have to switch up a lot of tension cards here. I'd have to swap 2 out, and I don't want to do that right now. Nah, it's too much. I'd have to switch up. That's because yeah, it's like 3 different teams that it wouldn't work out. Her damage would be nerfed a lot. Actually, I guess I could do that. No, it's fine. I think I could probably make a team work with running Miyu in here. I just would have to swap a couple things around, right? Like I would maybe have to get rid of the my crit rate tension card or something, or I'd have to get rid of like the stuff for Ayama to do more damage, among other things. I don't really want to do that. What the fuck? Where are we going? Let me get that chest. I don't need that. No, I certainly do. I mean, to be honest, this team feels pretty good though. Yeah, Hinagiku feels really good. She's like a fucking almost a better version of Q if you think about it, right? Or I guess like no, she's more of a DPS version of Q, I guess. Or a tank version? More tankier version of Q? I don't know, something like that. Tankier version of Q. She has a taunt, right? She's doing a lot of really good damage. What the fuck is this? Oh, oh, yo, oh, damn, we got new tiers? Or is this just like a stronger version? Okay, no, it's just like a different version. Okay. Because I was like, what the fuck? Of Sword and Spear. When executing a deflect counterattack successfully, increase primary and secondary damage multiplier. What the fuck? By 30 seconds. Okay, so clearly this substat here is clearly for Hinagiku here, right? This is clearly her substat. Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to look for pieces like this then for her. And then we got this one, we got Backstab. Attacks when an attack hits an enemy from behind, increases critical rate by 10% and critical damage by 20%. What the fuck? That is fucking huge. I must sound like crazy, but that's still pretty big. What the fuck, man? That is crazy. Yeah, so clearly the Ichinosuke brother is gonna be fucking a DPS, but like a ninja, like go behind the enemy and do back attacks kind of thing. Huh? Okay. I can't wait so much for that dude. He's gonna do fucking a shit ton of damage, I feel like. I guess the one negative is that I don't think the team's gonna have that many breakers though. I literally don't even pay attention. Fuck no, it's that one. Oh, it's that one? Oh shit. There we go. Just missed one. Took me a little bit though. Oh, that one counts? Okay. Gacha machine. Oh my gacha. Another puzzle over here. A matching one. Alright, not too shabby. Give me that chest. Oh, that's a secret over here. Yeah, never mind. There's just the box there, I guess. Oh, can we cross over here? Oh, we can, okay. What the fuck is up with that enemy over there? Gotta fight it, I guess? Alright. Oh, it's a cannon and drone? What the fuck? Yeah, it's the thing from XB. It's the XB ball. Oh, okay. Really yo-yo thing? Alright. Big damage, big damage. Charge it up. Ooh, touch it with one of these. Not so fast. Alright, charge up. Use this. Kazuki. The ultimate. Big damage. I'll suck these guys. Look at this. Taunt movement. Doing damage reduction. I see. Slice details. You got 50 crit rate, 91 crit damage. Damn, okay. Pretty nice, actually. Oh, that does work. Okay, I was wondering if that would work. Oh yeah, I can do my dailies here now, right? Oh, that's cool. Little endgame screen battle there. That's not dailies. Oh, I don't have dailies available yet here. Okay, I guess I gotta do my dailies in the other area. I'll just add them in there just in case. Oh, we got a TP here. Oh, never mind. I guess we got dailies unlocked now. I assume this is the place for the dailies. Alright, let it calm down. Oh, there's some dailies. Surely these aren't going to be in really weird places, right? I hope not. Let's see, where are we looking at? Actually, no, they're relatively close. Okay, I just gotta get to my left here. Alright, we'll do that, and then that'll be it for stream, I think. New stuff. I got a chest over here. I can grab that real quick. Shield expansion. So we go up here, maybe? Alright, we go up here. Alright, looks like we gotta do the. It looks like this time we gotta fight a rat this time for this daily. We're done. Ooh, I love my big fists. Oh, there's a daily. Is there TP over here or no? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. And then now we gotta go back and then go down. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. I think I'm out. Oh no. I guess that works. Alright, our other daily is over here. I don't know what that did. Go over here. Are you running away? Nope. Okay.
ひとまず一件落着か。
Let's grab a rift here. Okay, and then last thing, I'm gonna go over here. Alright, glad these dailies aren't like super fucking far away like chapter 2 was, because that was a little annoying, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go such a long distance just for them. It's down here, right? Oh, it's the other side. At least I think it is. Don't tell me it's underground. Go here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. And now go back over here. That was interesting. Well, this seems like the weekly bosses maybe reset all the time. Unless it's just generic, like, new, difficult monsters or bosses or enemies we gotta fight on the regular, I guess. Right. What do we have over here? That's in the crowd. Okay. Alright, nice. Got our dailies done. Alright, gotta do one more thing though before we head off, because I just realized I need to get some resources in. That one doesn't give me a whole lot. If I want to get the better ones, I gotta wait till later. Okay, I'll just do this one. Let's try this new thing here. So 4, and then we'll consume 3. See if I can move. Why am I stuck? Well, this isn't good. I'm fucking stuck, apparently. Really? Alright, hold on. That's the map, at least? There we go. Let's try this again. And there we go. Go in. Ultimate skill. Okay. Let's grab all these guys. A little bit closer. Close enough. Alright, that works. Get them all in one full swoop. What the fuck? What was that? Yeah, not gonna lie, I kind of fucking like playing it. This team actually feels really fun. Where's the big downside is that there's no healers. But the damage was great. What the fuck? Look at the damage. I think we leave. Do so. Yeah, this team feels really fucking strong. Besides, of course, like I said, the caveat being there's no healers. Just don't get hit, lol. Just don't get hit and you're fine. Oh, there we go. Very easy. Oh, got more rewards. Oh, that's cool. It's like a Anubis or something. The light skin shirt. Life absorption, that's new. What was life absorption? That's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Hold on, let me just check. What the heck is life absorption? Oh shit, we got this again, okay. What counterattack? This one might be a pretty good piece. But what is this life thing? Oh hey, we got a one for this dude. Wings of Craftsman, huh. This one might actually be kind of good. I'll keep that. Shield expansion, we know that one. Life absorb. What is this? When an attack hits, recover HP by 1.2% of damage dealt. The recovery amount will not exceed 1% of maximum HP. Okay. So like lifesteal basically. So you get lifesteal set. Okay. That sounds pretty good, chat. That sounds pretty good. Let me just double check. That's a 2-piece, right? You need 2 pieces to make that work? Because if we can make that work with 1 piece, that actually be kind of crazy. Wait, no, yeah, no, this is a substat. Yeah, wait, what the fuck am I saying? Yeah, this is a substat. Yeah, what the fuck? Yo, this is kind of broken. What the fuck? Yeah, you can heal yourself with this. So if you get the substat, you can heal yourself. What the fuck? Okay. That's gonna be really good for someone like Inoki or like every character, to be honest. That's like a subset you would probably want on like every character. Being able to heal yourself. Of course, damage cut's also really good too, but what the fuck? That's really good. That's really good. That's a really good substat. Damn, okay. Something to keep an eye out for then. Definitely gonna hold on to that. Alrighty though, chat. I think that probably does it for us tonight. It is almost 6 in the morning for me. Alright, I just want to do that because if we go to the battle pass though, like I said, if we go to the battle pass, you know, we get 3 more of these, and I just want to make sure. Oh, 2 more of these? Oh, I thought it was 3, or maybe it's 3 if you get the battle pass. I don't know. Anyways, you know, we got more of these, so I just want to make sure my stock was, you know, a little empty, so I could claim a few more. Am I gonna get lucky and get the new outfit for Q? No, but I got a background though. I'll take it, I guess. I'll take it for now. Alrighty. Oh, well. Oh shit. That's not good. There's a secret enemy here. Well, before he gets me, I'm gonna exit out of the game. But with that being said, though, guys, I'm heading on out. It's been a blast, you know. It's been fun. We'll probably do another stream later tonight. We'll do probably a mix of Tribe 9, maybe. We do have the Nikkei and Woolworth stream coming out later tonight, so we'll see how I do streaming. Either I'll stream tonight and maybe stay up for it, or maybe we'll do a stream on Saturday and then we'll do it there for reactions for ZZZ and, I don't know, for Nikkei and Woolworth stream, but I don't know. We'll see. Also, I gotta use the bathroom pretty badly right now. But yeah, we'll see. I think I should maybe be able to stream later tonight, but I'm gonna have to figure out how I want to do the Woo and Nikkei stream, because that shit's happening at like 3 in the morning and it's not gonna end until like 6 or 7 in the morning. So I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. Either I'm gonna sleep early and get up early for that, or we'll just react to it on Saturday, which maybe we'll do. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just react to Nikkei and we'll say Woo for Saturday. But I'm heading out. If you guys are new here, I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe or follow. You know, it is free, you know. Just saying, if you like this kind of content, you like gacha stuff, you know, do this at least once a week usually. And then if some stuff like this happens, I may will, you know, I try to go for a couple more streams, but usually at the very least I do stream at least once a week, bare minimum. But with that being said, guys, have a good night or good morning. Good luck with your guys' summons. And I'm gonna see y'all later. Don't know why the fucking intro was a little fucking All right, I'm heading out, guys. Good night. Take care.